So here we are in late 2024. Another day, another diversity checkbox game that falls flat on its face. This time, the checkbox game happens to be Unknown 9 Awakening, a game so groundbreaking that even its lead actress, Anya Shalatra, can't figure out what the hell is supposed to be going on in this game. But hey, at least it's got the diversity checkboxes, right? Let's talk about Anya for just a moment here. Known for playing Yennefer in The Witcher, attempted to sell this game by fumbling through a description so vague it makes a politician's promise seem concrete. Shalotra struggles to describe what Unknown 9 Awakening actually is. She first attempts to call it diverse, but then flounders in trying to figure out exactly what it is that makes the game unique. Translation: she has absolutely no idea what this thing is, but hey, it's got a diversity checkbox. That'll get people oh so excited, right? I mean, never mind the fact that diversity is about as fresh as, I don't know, rotten milk. But apparently nowadays that's a main selling point. It's like they're trying to give us a J.J. Abrams style mystery box, but forgot to put anything inside of it and just say, trust us, it is game breaking. You'll love it somehow. But we're just getting started. Let's dive into the real meat here. The reviews. According to those brave souls who have actually played Unknown 9, it's buggy, the gameplay is repetitive, and it runs about as smoothly as a one-legged chicken on a frozen pond. And players have complained about the game being riddled with bugs, glitches, and the gameplay itself is, well, repetitive and uninspired. So, yes, the classic trifecta of gaming failure. Bugs, glitches, and uninspired gameplay. It's like a well-tuned symphony of mediocrity, each note more painful than the last. So, imagine this. You're wandering around a bland and uninspired environment. Your character randomly glitches through a floor or a wall, and when the game finally unfreezes, you get treated to do the same tired gameplay loop you've been suffering through for the last 20 or 30 minutes. Now, doesn't that sound like the cutting-edge experience we've all been expecting and waiting for? And of course, having Sweet Baby Inc. involved in the game did not help people in any way, shape, or form. You know, the company that helps with writing diversity checkboxes into games that don't really make any sense. Well, they came to save the day, or maybe not, because thanks to their brilliant narrative design, the game peaked at under 200 concurrent players. You know, the kind of success that game developers dream of. Maybe at the same time dreaming of Freddy Krueger. Unknown 9 Awakening performed worse than Concord at only managing to reach a peak of 169 players across all platforms. Yep, 169 players. That's less than the number of people who accidentally end up in a Candy Crush leaderboard on a Sunday afternoon. But hey, when your game's about as exciting as watching paint dry, and your narrative is Well, more preachy than fun, I guess that's kind of what happens. Now, let's circle back to Anya, who, after a lengthy internal debate, landed on the diversity card as the game's main selling point. Yeah, because if a game's buggy, repetitive, and unplayable, diversity will totally fix that. Chalotra eventually settled on the diversity angle despite having earlier called it unknown and trying to figure out why it's special. Look, diversity is great and all. In fact, it's actually kind of important. But can we stop pretending that it magically makes a bad game good? Just because the cast is diverse doesn't mean gamers are going to forgive the fact that a game is falling apart at the seams. They didn't sign up for Woke Simulator 2.0. Myself, and I believe the majority of gamers, just want games to actually be fun to play. It's like going to a car lot and looking at a brand new sports car. But the engine doesn't work. And the dealer tries to sell you on the diversity of the paint colors. It's pretty to look at, doesn't go anywhere. So, yeah, dude, does it actually work? No, it doesn't. And, well, here's where it all comes together. Sweet Baby Inc., the creative geniuses helping out with Unknown Nine's story, thought that focusing on progressive narratives would somehow mask all the glaring issues in the game. Instead of worrying about gameplay, they all focus on making sure every checkbox on the diversity checklist was ticked. The studio behind the writing, Sweet Baby Inc., seems more focused on pushing narratives than making some things people want to play. And Sweet Baby Inc.'s truly the artistes of our time, much like a Renaissance painter, who's more concerned with the shade of blue in the background than the fact that the painting itself is unfinished. They've got it all figured out. Make the game unplayable, throw in some heavy-handed social commentary, and call it a day. But hey, at least it's diverse, right? At least we're checking a box or two, right? The claims of glitchy mess, but it's inclusive, and that's all that matters. And when the people say they don't like it, call them bigots. So to sum it up, Unknown 9 Awakening is just another checkbox diversity failure. Between Anya not knowing what the game's about, the endless bugs, repetitive gameplay, and the fact that only 169 people even bothered to play it, it's pretty clear the game is anything but groundbreaking. It's more like ground shaking, like a giant hole collapsing into the earth. But of course, the developers will tell us, the gamers, that the game is just too progressive for the average gamer. And the truth is, it's just a buggy mess of repetitive gameplay wrapped in a shitty virtue signaling package. But hey, maybe I'm wrong, Doubtful. Maybe there's a hidden gem buried deep within all of that buggy mess. What do you guys think? Do you think Unknown 9 is the next Cyberpunk? Started bad and got fixed later on? Or is it doomed forever? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Your support gives me the drive to keep an eye on these gaming disasters so you don't have to waste your time or money. And that's it for me today. I'm off to find a game that doesn't try to glitch me to another dimension. So until next time, stay smart, stay critical, and keep avoiding the disasters like Unknown 9.